In this kitchen, a robot chef is busy preparing today's lunch. Dishes include scrambled eggs with shrimp, stir-fried water spinach, stir-fried beef noodles, and 3-cup chicken. In less than 5 minutes, a 4-course Chinese lunch is ready.
In a normal restaurant setting, one chef will be handling one pot. So if you want to cook a few different dishes at the same time, you probably need a few different chefs to handle each dish. The specialty of a product is that one person, even an unskilled labor, so someone who cannot cook, can actually cook 4 different dishes every single time.
About 2 years ago, Stanley Ng imported this cooking robot from the mainland and began promoting it in Hong Kong, hoping to improve kitchen efficiency and address the local catering industry's labor shortage problem.
A lot of the skillful chefs, like the ones with strong culinary skills, a lot of them actually immigrated to other countries, like for example the UK or Canada during the COVID time. Now who wants to be a chef, more likely they will prefer to be a pastry chef or perhaps a omakase Japanese chef. Very few actually choose to work in Chinese cuisine, and especially in the lower end of the market. So for example, the Tang or the this rice is very, very labor intensive, but not for a very, very high pay.
Faced with staff shortages, rising operating costs, and a decline in local consumer spending, Hong Kong's restaurant industry is facing unprecedented challenges. Stanley says that he had learned a very expensive lesson from operating his own restaurants a few years ago.
I actually entered the F&B industry back in 2018, but my role at the moment was actually a restaurant operator. I experienced the COVID issue. There was a no dining in policy for months. In 2023, when borders opened, when people started to develop the habit of going to Shenzhen every weekend, every long holiday, our business really took a massive hit. Some of our restaurants had to close down, and that's when I realized that the market will never be the same again. It will never be as easy as pre-COVID time, because we now have 20,000, 30,000 new competitors just between the borders.
Forced to close his restaurant, Stanley turned his attention to researching how to help other small restaurants find a niche, and the cooking robot gave him a sense of hope.
想睇下你下個禮拜會唔會有時間上嚟我哋嗰個 showroom 嗰度睇下？咁我哋 showroom 喺葵涌嗰邊嘅。
Back in 2023, when we first launched, it didn't really go very well. Back then, a lot of the restaurant operators, they are quite unaware of what cooking robot is. So we actually spent the 2 full years not trying to compete with our competitors, but instead trying to educate the market. So we did exhibitions, we did a lot of online social media marketing, just trying to let people know about this product.
This Chinese takeaway shop in Lai Chi Kok is one of the first few restaurants that has embraced the concept of a robot chef.
Most of the people would order fried noodles and fried rice. It's all managed by the robot.
Sharon Lowe started her business a few months ago.
The biggest challenge is, I think, controlling the manpower and also having a stable, good quality.
She says that now, with the help of the robot chef, she only needs to employ 1 or 2 staff to handle the daily food production volume.
I find it's a user-friendly tool for the staff. I have not received any complaints from the clients for the food quality. And also it's a lot easier for me to manage the chef as well, because they only have to follow the instructions, and the sauce is also already packed in the machines, so there's just less chance for them to make the wrong food. The improvement could be maybe a smaller size. For this takeaway shop, it's already quite handy, but it's always better to have a smaller size machines, right?
The robot is now selling at around $80,000, but can be leased for about $5,000 a month. Approximately 40 restaurants in Hong Kong have begun experimenting with this product, most of which specialize in stir-frying Chinese or Thai cuisine. Another 40 of them have also been exported to Europe.
We're not trying to target the Michelin stars restaurant for sure. Our main focus will always be for the lower end price point. If you have a meal in the Cha Chan Tang, maybe it costs about $70 right now. We're trying to bring it down to 50, bring it down to 48. What we're trying to do here is to still offer quality everyday food to the customers at a reasonable price. And still, the restaurants can still at least be breaking even or making a small profit. Because ultimately, if a restaurant keeps losing money, they're going to go out of business, right?
Another local startup also believes that the